This next property for matrices probably is also not very surprising, is when you multiply a matrix by a constant, let's say 2, what that means you need to do is multiply each and every single element of that matrix by a 2. So in this one, the 4, the 0, the 1, and the -9 all are going to get multiplied by that 2. This is what is called scalar multiplication because you are multiplying by what's called a scalar. A scalar is just a fancy term for a constant number that you're multiplying by. So, there are some rules for scalar multiplication, but they're exactly what you would think and what you already know from previous math courses. And what those previous math courses say is that you need to do your multiplication before you add or subtract, just like the regular order of operation says. So, if you look at, let's say, a problem where we have 2a plus another matrix B. Well, you'd want to make sure that the first matrix A gets multiplied by the 2, then you do the addition at the end, just like normal order of operations would tell you to do. It doesn't matter that these are matrices, it will work the exact same way. So, let's look at an example. This first problem says on A that they want us to take the entire matrix B and multiply it by -3. So taking -3 times B means we're going to multiply each and every entry of B by a -3. It means the matrix will actually stay the same size, so it will still be a 2 by 2, just like B was. It's just we're going to multiply each and every entry by this -3. So let's take our matrix B and multiply it by a -3. So -3 times the first entry, which is a -6, will give us 18. -3 times the 2 on the second entry gives us a -6. -3 times the next entry gives us a -12. And last entry is 0, so -3 times 0 is still 0. And we're done. The next one has us doing, let's see what first. -2 times A. So let's do that first. So that means to multiply everything through an A by a -2. Let's see what we get for that. So -2 times the first one, which is -2, will give me 4. -2 times the next one, which is 4, will give me -8. -2 times the 0 will give me 0. -2 times 3 will actually give me -6. We're going to leave the addition alone because remember we should be doing multiplication first. The second piece has me multiplying, let's see, B by 4. So let's take a look at what we get from multiplying the matrix B by 4. Well, we get, let's see, 4 times -6 is -24. 4 times 2 will get me 8. Next one is 4 times 4 will get me 16. And last one, 4 times 0 is 0. Now that we've done all the multiplication, all we need to do is add. So we're going to match up corresponding entries, and we should still end up with just another 2 by 2. So, adding right across entry by entry, we get 4 plus -24 is going to get us a -20. Then on the next one, -8 plus 8 will get me 0. Next entry is 0 and 16, so 0 added to 16 is 16. Last one is -6 added to 0 is -6. So there's our final answer for our matrix, for our doing our scalar multiplication first, then our addition and subtraction last.